Oh my god, Marvel is just not letting up this year. I mean, we're in the middle of What If, Shang-Chi just came out in theaters, and we have Eternals and Spider-Man No Way Home coming out in November and December. But in the midst of all this Marvel mania, we have yet another Disney Plus series that just got its first trailer today, and that would be Hawkeye. Yeah, the Marvel hype train is just not stopping. So yes, original Avenger Jeremy Renner is returning as Clint Barton, Hawkeye, in his own standalone series. After all these years, he's finally getting a story of his own. As we all pretty much unanimously agree, of the OG Avengers, he is the most underappreciated, or you know, the least popular one. And I love the slogan that they wrote for it. This holiday season, the best gifts come with a bow. That is some solid wordplay right there. Seriously, huge props to that. So alright, let's dive into this pretty short trailer. It's like less than 2 minutes long. It starts out and immediately you're like, alright, this is gonna take place during Christmas time. I see now why it's coming out when it is, in late November. Makes more sense release date wise than Iron Man 3, which also took place during Christmas, but it came out in May of 2013. So it's like a Christmas movie that comes out in the summer. Weird. But now we got a holiday story coming out during the holiday season. And we see that Clint Barton, after the events of Avengers Endgame, he wants to take some time off with his family, which honestly you can't blame him. His family was dead for 5 years. Yeah, he'll want to spend some quality time with them.
This is the first Christmas we've had together in years.
I love you guys.
I did think it was kind of funny to see Ava Russo back as Lila Barton, his daughter. Because she was in Avengers Endgame, she's actually Joe Russo's daughter. Joe Russo is one of the directors of Avengers Endgame. And so his daughter having a cameo as Hawkeye's daughter, I thought, alright, that's a nice little Easter egg. But now that Hawkeye is getting his own series, Marvel was like, oh, okay, we're kind of stuck with that now. If we want to see Hawkeye's daughter again, it has to be Joe Russo's daughter playing her. Yeah, it's not like we should recast someone's daughter character from Avengers Endgame, even though they were only in a couple of scenes. Oh, wait! Yeah, I'm still salty about that. But anyway, moving on. So Clint Barton and his family, they're on vacation in New York. And alright, a lot of people are talking about this. One of the Broadway shows they have in New York is apparently Rogers the Musical. Yeah, a musical about Steve Rogers' life, which I'm like, okay, what, is that their version of Hamilton or something? I just think that's really funny. And apparently we're gonna get to see some of it. I just hope it's not as bad as the tragedy of Loki thing they had in Ragnarok. Yikes. Should be entertaining though, hopefully. But then we see that Hawkeye's past during the blip is catching up with him.
Authorities are wondering if the masked vigilante who terrorized the city's underworld is back.
Yeah, someone is using his old Ronin guys to go out and take out bad guys. Who is this culprit? Let's go find out. Oh, look who it is. It's Emily Dickinson. Yes, this Hawkeye series on Disney Plus is introducing the character of Kate Bishop to the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and she is being played by none other than Haley Steinfeld. And alright, for those of you who don't know, I am majorly attracted to her, because how can you not be? I mean, just look at her gorgeousness. So when I heard she was cast as Kate Bishop, I was like, okay, you're not gonna hear any complaints from me. I mean, infatuation aside, I do think she is pretty good casting for that character. Because A, she's a really good actress, and B, she does fit the role very well. She's feisty, she's determined, she wants to make a mark. Yeah, I just described her playing Emily Dickinson. But that's also Kate Bishop. But honestly, she in this trailer is not what I was expecting her to be. Like, I don't know, I guess I was expecting her to be a little more serious. Instead, she's like, holy shit, you're Hawkeye, I'm like your biggest fan. Kinda reminding me of Batgirl and Harley Quinn. She's gonna be a fun character, she's gonna be not as experienced as Clint Barton, obviously. But her behavior actually really reminds me of Peter Parker in Civil War. Actually, yeah. It is kind of funny though to see her being a fan of Hawkeye, because I'm like, does Hawkeye have fans? That's news to me. Alright, that was a mean joke, but I mean, come on. And so now it looks like the plot is Clint Barton and Kate Bishop are going on a little fun Christmas archery adventure together. There's gonna be action and fun. Yeah, I just used the word fun again. But I mean, that's the word, the adjective that I get from this trailer. That's the vibe. I mean, with the song, it's the most wonderful time of the year. I mean, I love that song. More specifically, I love Pentatonix's version of it, because I think it's great. But yeah, that just adds to the whole Christmas vibe of this trailer, which is funny, because we're in the middle of September right now. We're getting ready for spooky season. You know, like with these two movies coming out soon. But no, Marvel Studios is like, let's get ready for Christmas already. Cause really, the Christmas vibe is all over this trailer with the snow everywhere, including with the titles and on the poster. It's like drilling it into your head. It's like, this is a Christmas story. If you know nothing else about the Hawkeye series on Disney Plus, know that it is a Christmas story. Alright, Marvel Studios, we get it. Thanks for letting us know that in advance, I guess. Among the blips we see in this trailer, we see Vera Farmiga showing up. Yeah, Lorraine Warren from The Conjuring. And she's actually playing Kate Bishop's mother, Eleanor. I guess this character is gonna be a pretty big deal if she's being played by Vera Farmiga, who is a pretty popular actress right now. But of course, one thing in this trailer that's gonna win over the hearts of everyone who watches it is the puppy dog. Yeah, we have the golden retriever dog Lucky, who is from the comics, believe it or not. I don't know if he's Clint Barton's dog or Kate Bishop's dog, but apparently he's going to be joining Barton and Bishop on their adventure at some point, which you will not be hearing me complain about because I love the puppy dogs. There is one blip where you see like someone in a red lighting. At first I was like, that's not Yelena Belova, is it? It's not, but then I was like, okay, is that Maya Lopez? Is that Echo? Because we learned that the character Echo is going to make an appearance in this show. She's a deaf Native American who's really good at hand-to-hand combat, and apparently she's going to get her own Disney Plus series, so this might be her. I don't know, it might be someone else. And yeah, we don't see Yelena Belova in this trailer, although we do know she is going to show up in this series, as was confirmed by Marvel Studios and hinted at in the post-credits scene in Black Widow. She's being sent by Val to hunt down and kill Clint Barton, because according to Val, he's the one responsible for the death of Natasha Romanoff, although we all know that's not the case. So I'm interested to see what happens there in this Hawkeye Disney Plus series with Yelena Belova and Clint Barton. But as for right now, this trailer is really cool. I enjoyed it a lot, and I'm looking forward to this series. Of course, I'm not expecting this to tie in with the whole multiverse scenario that Doctor Strange and Spider-Man are about to deal with, but you know, just like Falcon and Winter Soldier, these are still really cool characters. They're important to the MCU, and I'm excited to see the adventures of Clint Barton and Kate Bishop. So, the official trailer for Hawkeye. Have you watched it yet? What do you think about it? And where do you think Yelena Belova is going to show up in this show? Whatever you think, go ahead and leave a comment. And don't forget to subscribe.